Aurelio, Ricardo, and Gislaine. I'm Philip, and I'm here to host this meeting at 9 a.m. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it happen till the end. So I have another meeting happening right now. It's on hold there. So I'm gonna ask Aurelio if you can lead the conversation for us. It will be much appreciated. Okay.
Yes, for me there isn't a problem, but I haven't the possibility to sharing the question for this meeting.
Okay,
If you
no problem.
can sharing, okay. In
I'm
this
gonna share
way, there
the,
isn't a problem. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
here are the questions for this meeting. Okay.
it's
So
perfect.
the topic is the use of cell phones, and the questions are there to guide the conversation. Um, as I have said already, it's not a class. I'm not a teacher. We are not teachers here. There are no teachers, no corrections, no feedbacks about English speaking and etc. The feedbacks, they there are feedbacks on this platform, but they are in a different place. As soon as you join the training course, the training program, there you can have feedbacks and everything else. But here on the immersion, we don't have it. And the idea is really to have a conversation, a real conversation. So be present, mind yourself in this place, and have fun, enjoy, and speak out. Okay? Yeah, go ahead, Aurelio.
I'm so sorry. Can you open the YouTube tube for our meeting?
Yeah, it's already there. It's already
So
broadcasted. Yeah.
thanks,
I
thanks.
know you're having issues to broadcast, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you in private, and then we can set a meeting so I can help you with this YouTube thing,
Yes,
and we can
yes,
have like a chat as well. So it's been
yes.
a while already.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So
there isn't a
Aurelio,
problem.
thank you so much, Albert, Gislaine, Ricardo. Enjoy, have fun, and good
Thank
studies.
you.
See ya.
My
Take care.
pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye.
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 There we go.
Hello,
Hola.
Aurelio. Good morning.
Yes, morning, guys. I'm here only in this occasion because I'm at home sick. It's so strange. But I take the occasion to do a meeting and I'm a host. It's good. There isn't a problem for me. I'm happy to stay with you, with Herbert. I don't remember your name, with Ghislaine and Ricardo. Okay, we can start like always meeting with a short presentation. Please, Ghislaine, can you present yourself?
Yes,
Thanks.
of course. Of course. My name is Gislaine. I don't like to say my age, but I'm 40, guys. I grew up in São Paulo. I graduated civil engineer. I have been married 14 years. And I work in construction with my husband. He helps me too much, and in some part because he is a plumber and electrician, and I'm a plaster painter, and I talk to someone I need to help. When I need help, I call someone like administration, and then in my free time, I like to watching cartoon. I love it, cartoon, guys. I don't know, but for me it's easy peasy for understand. I don't know, and I like to watching a movie about construction, about machine because I need to know more. And what else? Now this moment, I'm studying. I studying about ATVC. It's this is for me it's so important here. Stay here for to fix something because there is a lot of people needed this job here and I need it. That's why I start to learn about this because I had a little problem in my house, and that's why in my free time I like to go to the park to walk barefoot, of course, in the glass, Yes, I love it, people. I love stay here in Talk and Talk. I would like to stay more here for to practice my English, and I love. Thank you so much, Aurelio.
Okay, thanks. Herbert, it's your turn now, please.
Okay, good morning, guys. Good morning, YouTube, everyone. My name is Herbert. I'm sorry, I'm coughing a lot today, but I'm 44 years old. I live in a small town in the state of Rio de Janeiro. I'm married. I have no children. I'm a student, and I'm kind of addicted to English. I love the language. I love meet people and talk in English, especially in English. And I'm here because I need improve my speaking skills. As I said, I use English all the time, meeting people and also in my university, that's which is 100% in English. So I need speaking English in university with my teacher and my classmates. And also I want to travel abroad in the future. I'm not sure about that 100% sure, but I want to travel abroad. And yes, English is my life nowadays. So I'm here to practice my English.
Okay, thanks. First of all, for Priscilla and Joao, welcome back on the meeting. We start a few minutes ago. Now we doing a presentation, and Priscilla, it's your turn, please.
Sure. Well, my name is Priscilla. I am 32 years old. I am a journalist, but today my area is marketing. I have my business. My goal this year and next year is more clients because it is important, it's necessary. I study English and Spanish in talking, which is good. For me, it is amazing. I like so much. In my free time, I also go to gym and I do Pilates. That's it. I live in Campinas with my parents. That's it. Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks. Ricardo, it's your turn, please.
Okay, buddy. Well, nice day for everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful day and week. My name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, is a first city for Brazil, one of the capitanias hereditárias, né, from Brazilian history. I'm married. I have a daughter, and I work on IT area, telecommunications area. I love watching movies, hang out with my friends, family, walk on the beach sometimes, né, because São Vicente is south coast from São Paulo. I live near, né, from the beach. And that's it, guys.
Okay, thanks. Joao, is your turn now, please. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation. You go.
No problem. Oh, if more easy to you, John, no problem. Okay, no problem.
I prefer John. Thanks.
Yeah, I imagine that. Yes, man. Hello. Okay, I'm a software developer. I am 54. Okay, I'm Brazilian, but I have been living in Portugal for 3 years. Then I need improve my English quickly and mainly my listening. Oh, I work in an international company. Then required me that. Okay, wow. Well, that platform I hope that yes. that thing to me. In my leisure time, I love reading books and watching TV series and hiking in the park when possible. Well, that's it. Sometimes hang out with my family like that. No, yes, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Now is my turn. My name is Aurelio. I'm 55 years old. I was born in Italy. I live in Italy. I'm a normal worker, nothing special. I working in a company where we build and sell the chains in all part of the world. I have a great passion. I like to follow all topics regarding the human space activity, the human activity in the space, and I have a great passion for to study languages. Yes, I speak Italian because I'm Italian mother tongue. I speak in English, I speak in Spanish, I speak in Life, Italian language science. And I started 1 year ago to study Chinese. Chinese is so difficult, but never give up is the first rules in my life. I like to stay here because I have the opportunity to do a lot of meeting. In fact, I'm over 1,000 meetings in 3 different languages, and because I have the opportunity to practice the different languages and to meet with other people that live in other parts of the world. In this way, I can open my mind and I can improve my ability, my capacity to speak. And because I think that this is the best way to improve the speaking ability. And that's it, guys. We can start with the question with the topic of this evening, because here in Italy we have another time. We are in the afternoon, and the topic for this evening, for this afternoon, I'm so sorry, is regarding the cell phone. And I sharing the question, and we can start with the question number 1. Ghislaine, can you read the first question and answer, please?
Of course, give you just 1 second for to open this question here. Yes, I gotcha. How many hours a day do you spend your phone? Oh my gosh, this is hard to because I think this is my weakness because I don't know exactly, but I use my cell phone all the time, guys. I confess. I don't like to lie, but I confess I use it all the time. I use to as an alarm, wake up to help me a lot. And after and the breakfast, I stop it, of course. But sometimes I put in this cell phone in my table. Oh my gosh, I know I needed to put far because it's important, I think when you have a breakfast, keep this cell phone it's far. And I use for everything because I use headphone when I go to work. Sometimes I talk to my friend, I send audio, and sometimes I listen podcast. And I know I use all the time, and sometimes I need to talk with my customer, because yeah, guys, I use it all the time. But I need to pay attention. I need to stop, like break this. How about you, Joel?
Wow, you are the same, my wife. Oh God, expend time a lot. Okay, Priscilla, hello. Oh, wow.
Hello.
Well, good to see you. Okay, yes. Well, about me, to link this question, in my phone, I don't expand it many times with my phone. Sometimes I look my WhatsApp. Sometimes I look one thing, a message, but I expend little time to that. To me, more I expend my time in my PC because I am software developer. Then I need study a lot and looking about new material about technology. Okay, then recently I expend a lot time with search technology topics, and I review my material, yes, about computer language, okay, like that. But my phone, I don't expend my time. Okay, Priscilla, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Herbert, it's your turn now, please.
Okay, this question is kind of a confession, right? We need to confess. So yes, in my case, I usually spend around 3 hours a day. I guess in total, right? It's not 3 hours at a time. I maybe I spend 30 minutes in the morning, more 2 hours in the afternoon, and more maybe 30 minutes at night in average. So yes, I spend more hours that I would like to spend to but I'm trying to uh, cut off the this time and because I appreciate the life, so I prefer stay at the gym in the gym or hang out with my family and my pets. So, but at the same time, I it's necessary for me because I my job is pretty much using the cell phone because I have to help my customers, my guests. So I use cell phone more for working, not for leisure. So that's it.
Okay, thanks. Priscilla, please, it's your turn
Mm,
now.
Okay. In my case, well, I think spent about 8 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours with my cell phone and the computer because work and study a lot. For me, today I use a lot every day today because my work is remote. I study remote. I use it a lot. Complicated. It's complicated.
Okay, thanks. Ricardo, please, it's your turn now.
Hello, guys. Have a wonderful day for. Uh, well, yeah, I use more than I should. Uh, Sometimes, for example, the people used to give examples. Uh, for example, ah, I use during when I walking or when I go to the gym. I consider not exactly a cell phone use because, for example, some time ago, when the access to the cell phone and the gadgets and other stuffs is different. For example, the guy could you listen to music using AirPods or another kind of gadget. So in this case, I don't consider this kind of thing cell phone use. But when you using, for example, WhatsApp and the other communication softwares, so in this case, I consider a kind of use. I use a lot of time for playing games, sometimes, WhatsApp, short videos, is a kind of addiction. So in YouTube, in social media, I use social media not for post photos and other stuff, just for the short videos. Yes, certainly. Sometimes I follow uh, some people, friends, artists, and the a kind of influence people in different areas, technology, health, and the other stuff. So what's me? I became up to date with some news because of the guys use the social media to share uh, any kind of news. So in this case, for example, I could use TV or another way. So essentially, I use a lot, but I consider part of that. A long time ago, I go back to house and turn on TV, and nowadays I go back to my house and watch videos or other stuff in cell phone. So in this case, I use a lot, but part of that is is not different from the some time ago. That's it.
Okay, thanks. No,
Thank
in
you.
my case, I can. I don't think that I use in exaggerate ways because yes, nowadays the technology is always present, and I think that is so important because thanks to the technology we have the possibility to do a lot respect the past. But in my days. I use internet or my cell phone for my necessity, for my activity, not for my job. I use internet or example the social YouTube to study the different languages because I like to study. Different when I was young and I went in the school. I don't like it to study. Nowadays, I like to study different topics. For this reason, I spend a lot of time on in the connection with internet to study different languages, or because I have the opportunity to watch the movie in a different languages. And in this way is good for me because I have the opportunity to study the languages like the people stay in the place where the people speak in the normal way. Example, Chinese or English or other types of languages. And in the same times, I like to use internet or my phone because I have the opportunity to read a different news regarding my great passion is the astronautic human space fly. And for me, this is important. I like to read different news every days because respect the past. Nowadays, I have the opportunity to have a lot of information regarding this topic. Yes, like the other people, I use WhatsApp to send or receive a message for my friend or my family, like other people. And I watched sometimes, but in the fast habits to watch the Facebook, the social like Facebook. But I don't like use it for the I know the one moment for the gossip, but because I have the opportunity to find a special information that other people that have the my same passion sharing thanks this social for this reason. But regarding the other social like TikTok or Facebook, I don't like to spend a lot of time in that in this social. Different if I have the opportunity, I like a lot to stay on Talk and Talk because Talk and Talk is a social. But in this case, it's very important because I can meet with other people to study different languages. And I remember when I was young, we have a social with other guys in other places that we use a letter. We writing a letter in English and we stay in standby to receive the answer. Is a nightmare in that time. Nowadays, it's so beautiful, so fast, and I think that is the best way nowadays. Okay, question number 2. Priscilla, please, can you read the question and answer? Thanks.
Sure. One moment. How long can you usually go without checking your phone? It's complicated because in my case today, it is impossible because it is necessary for my work. I use every day, maybe every time. For me today, it's Monday on Monday. In my case, today it is impossible, especially because my work. And you, João, do you understand or no? In your case, it is different.
Oh, well. About me, how long can you usually go out checking your cell phone? Yeah, to me, different case because sometimes I forget my cell phone. Yes, during weekend mainly because I go to going to the park, I go to the supermarket. I normally focus in my activity, then I forget. Sometimes I forget check my cell phone. When my friend called me. Oh, my mother sent message. Oh God, I forgot. Normally I need excuse me with the them people about that. Complicated, but really I don't intend to change that, okay? Because I saw my wife, my colleagues, my friends slave from your phone. Oh God, no, to me no. Okay, I'm
For me,
sorry, but
it is amazing. I don't remember one day I don't use it cell phone. I don't remember.
yeah.
No,
Oh, sometimes I will. Sometimes mainly weekend. Okay, I will. I check my cell phone at night. Wow, incredible that. Yes. That's it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, John. No, it's very interesting your point of view because nowadays a lot of people is slave of the cell phone. An example is my wife. My wife is a super manager and she have a free phone, cell phone. You can imagine it's a nightmare. Every time there is a cell phone that ring. But if I have the necessity to call my wife, she doesn't replay my message on my telephone. But for me, it's not a problem. But nowadays, to be honest, a lot of people is a slave of the cell phone. Depending, my point of view, like said, I don't remember, said before Herbert, in my opinion, is more important to, yes, to use all this technology because it's very important, it's very beautiful. But in the same time, it's so important to have a lot of free time to stay in the nature and have the opportunity to appreciate all the nature, all the sound of the nature, or to stay in the nature, example in the country or in the garden, in your garden, because in this way, we have, in my opinion, we have the opportunity to appreciate our life very deeply. I think that this is important. Regarding this question, my wife always tell me that I'm the only person who doesn't use the cell phone as a telephone, because I told this before. I use my phone only for the necessity to study or for to search a lot information for my necessity. In the normality, I prefer, if I have the opportunity to stay with my family or with my friend, I prefer to stay together in a real situation, face to face, not with a cell phone or other new system. I prefer to stay in the real time with my friend in the same place, because in this way we have the opportunity to sharing different news, different special moments together, and this is so important because remain in our mind, in our memory for a long time. Okay, thanks, Herbert. Please, it's your turn now.
Okay. I must confess that I have a deep desire to stop using my cell phone for good. I, as I said, I so much appreciate the life. I, I'd like to really smash my phone and never use anymore. But it's it's impossible for now. As I said, I got messages from my guests, my customers, because I rent apartments, so I have to help my customers all the time, pretty much all the time. And yes, it's a desire I have to the future. Stop using my cell phone for good. I don't like cell phones for some reasons. And yes, for the future, I that's my one of my goals. Stopping using cell phone.
Okay, thanks. Ricardo, please, it's your turn now. Ricardo, there isn't.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
I was talking, but I'm muted.
Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. Is regarding? I'm a little confused regarding the time that you use, or regarding
The question number 2.
Sure.
How long can you use usually without checking your phone, please?
Yeah, it's possible to check this information using the Android, There is a option, but yeah, I consider a heavy user. Not if comparing, for example, another person, adolescents or another person, but I consider that I use more than necessary. Uh, but uh, certainly 3 4 hours by day, more than. But as you told, if you, for example, remove the time that I watch videos, news, listen to music, probably 3 hours or 2 hours and a half by day. At But for example, I consider a problem when, for example, you go to the restaurant or another opportunity to, for example, a party. The perspective, you go out is have nice conversations, share information with another person, look at the eye, né? Express yourself, this kind of situation, human interaction. So in this case, in my opinion, that's the biggest problem, because if you have this perspective, oh, I go out to have human interaction, and you continue using cell phones, that's weird, you know, because it's a thing that you shouldn't use, or, or you shouldn't, you should use less than. So I don't know, you share information in the look show for another person, share another person, use a cell phone to turn on the Spotify to listen to music with your friend or any kind of person. That's okay. So, but the perspective is use less. So in this case, sometimes I observe people on the restaurant, and that's weird, né? Eating food and continue doing the same things, using cell phones in the other things. So I consider a point that you have to pay attention or observe better. That's it.
Okay, thanks. Ghislaine, it's your turn, if I remember well. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Wow, when João said, and you told Aurelio and Ricardo, I pay attention about this because when I listen you guys, I say, of course, Aurelio, when you say a good point and about slavery and João said, and about we need to pay attention around us because there is a lot of things, good things around us, but we don't see, because we use cell phone all the time. You look at the cell phone. Wow, thank you. Yeah, but I never really counted. I never to think about this. But I now, I don't know, but I do after 8 p.m. I usually stop my cell phone. When I go to sleep, go to bed, I put my cell phone. It's too far. It's too far. And I don't know. But I use a cell phone all the time during my day. During my day, I use too much. I don't know if it can be bad in the future, but because during my day, in the morning, afternoon, I use it to listen audio podcast, audiobooks. But at night, I stopped. 8 p.m. usually stop. Sometimes I read book, like I use Kindle, because there is a good light, a good screen for me, like yellow, looks yellow for me. It's better for my vision. But I need to pay attention more because when Ricardo said about the restaurant, when I go to restaurant, I saw a lot of people use cell phone in his hand and eat it too. Yes, for me it's so bad. That's why I needed to be careful every single day because I like to talk, I like to see, I like to enjoy. Like Aurelio said about the nature, and yes, that's it. Thank you, Aurelio. Wow.
Okay. Now I
One thing
go
more.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, one thing more. Gislaine, I love reading books in my Kindle, okay? Then I bought the device Kindle because the device is better to me, sleep better. Because before I used my cell phone to read books in app, okay? But the device to me, useful to my prepare to go bed, okay? It's better than one only that. I'm sorry, only that. Thank you.
No, there isn't a problem if you have the
Nice.
necessity to speak or sharing a lot of information regarding your point of view is always a good way to help us to improve our capacity to speak. Don't worry. No, I totally agree regarding the question to use the phone in when we stay in the restaurant with our friend or our family. In fact, I don't like if I stay when I go in the restaurant to watch the other table, the other group of the people where they are sit down on the table, and there is a kid with a cell phone. I think that this is not good because I think that in this particular situation is a good habit to stay the kids and the adults together and to speak regarding a life in general, because in this way the guys can you improve your knowledge regarding different topics. But nowadays the I don't remember. Sometimes I lost the words in my brain. Normally, the parents prefer to do to have the kids with a cell phone, because in this way they can stay very quiet without a problem. But I don't think is a good situation. Okay. Question number 3. Ricardo, can you read and answer this new question, please? We lost Ricardo another time. Okay, Herbert, can you read the question? Oh,
I'm
one
sorry.
moment.
Muito, Ricardo.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you
sorry.
read the question number 3 if you can? Don't worry if you have a problem.
Well, let me see. Number
3.
number 3. Okay.
Yep.
Would you support a complete ban on phones in schools in your country? Yeah. In my opinion, is a situation similar to go to the restaurant and use a cell phone, because you go to the restaurant to have another kind of experience. If you go to a place to use a cell phone, so it's better keep on in your house. So for example, if you talk regarding university or something, okay, the people is older, have more maturity. So, but when we talk regarding kids or adolescents, so it's totally different. There are some kids that's more responsible, mature in adolescents too, but it's not exactly the situation very common. So the most part of the kids wanted to play. So if you have a powerful tool in hands from kids, so in this case is you have a lot of distraction. So in this case is better don't allow use cell phones on school, and probably the guys could create a time interval or another thing that you could allow, but essentially it's not necessary in my opinion. That's it.
Okay, thanks. Ghislaine, can you can you answer this question, please?
Yes, of course. I think it's a great idea. Sorry, guys, if someone doesn't agree with me, but I think a student can talk more, I think, better without phone. And for me, school, I think this school have a computer. It's good to search something, important things. But without cell phone, for me, it's a good idea. And parents have like you cell phone, the teacher, then share something and talk something of. I think it is enough. without cell phone, of course, because I have a niece. She has a problem now, Aurelio. That's why she has a big problem this moment. Her mom has a big problem because she uses cell phone all the time. She's anxious. She's fight. She's talk loud. That's why a lot of teenager. There is a lot of problem about this. That's why I think it's a great idea.
Okay, thanks. Priscilla, please.
For me, this question is polemic, special because decision in another states, for example, São Paulo. Nowadays, their use is banned at school. For me, it is good point because children need more attention. In my case, it is good point. A special so 6 years old, 7 years old. For me, it is necessary more attention. It's necessary formation. For me, it is good point. Nowadays, their use is banned at school at São Paulo, especially.
Okay, thanks.
Yes,
Herbert,
thank you.
please.
Yes, I totally agree with Ghislaine. That would be awesome living a life without smartphones. I believe that would be a great thing. But unfortunately, internet and these gadgets and devices are part of our lives. So it's almost impossible to live without these gadgets, without this type of technology. And when it comes to money, for me, it's impossible to live without smartphone because I make money using my smartphone. So it would be terrible for me. It would be my end maybe because I don't know how to make money without using my smartphone nowadays. In the past I could, but nowadays it's impossible because I need to get messages and manage my agenda and so on. So yeah, but that would be awesome to experience this living without.
Okay, thanks. But I'm so sorry, Herbert. You aren't a student. In your situation is also different because you use your phone for the work, for the necessity, and in this case it's important. But regarding this question, I'm totally agree that unfortunately, started this year in the Italian school is not possible for the student have the cell phone because logically the rules there are a lot of rules because in this way the student have the opportunity because they lost this capacity they have the opportunity to use the real book and to search the information inside the books inside the dictionary. This is so important because during the time the guys stay in the school, it's so important to use the dictionary and to search different words necessary for the topic, for the lesson, etc., etc. For this reason, nowadays the young guys don't have don't have the capacity to search information in the books or in the dictionary without the cell phone, and this is a big problem. And in the same, they don't use the phone during the breakfast because in this way they have the opportunity to stay together, to sharing a different moment, a special moment, like as in the past, many years ago, many years ago in my case. And I think that in this way it's so important because the young people can sharing a lot of free time. They can speak regarding different topics. They can watch example out of the windows to the sky. I think that is the same. And they can speak regarding different natural activity out of the school. Example, they can go to play a football or basket or other activity that is so important because in this way we can sharing a special moment. In fact, in example, in my case, when I was younger, we don't have all this technology. But in my mind remain all the memory regarding all the free time we sharing together. And in particular, in my case, I had the opportunity to stay in the country because my parents' house 50 years ago stay in the country. Nowadays is in the center of the city. Is all different. But in that time, we have we had the opportunity to stay together in the nature, and I have in my mind a very beautiful memory regarding this time that nowadays is not possible for me. Okay, Ricardo, I don't remember.
I think é João.
Oh,
No?
Joanna, I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. Well, about this question, I think very important, Ben, but depends on the topic of the class, because my kid in your school needs the cell phone because the teacher asked to them, my kid and your colleagues, about use the cell phone to search few things and did one activity. I don't remember, but cell phone in that case was useful to them. Okay, but normally I agree about don't use cell phone during the class. Yes, depends on, because Herbert bring different point of view. Yes, okay, it's a very important. We discussing about different possibilities, kind of different. Yes, but I think that's it. Okay, like simple.
Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, we are so close to the end of this meeting. We have more or less 5 minutes. I think that for us is a good idea to stop with the question. And if there is something that have to sharing something regarding these meetings or a different topics, we have a free time now. 5 minutes,
Okay.
more or less.
Okay, I like this question, but I have just one question for Herbert, because he told us about when he uses his phone, because this is a job. He's a gave money, or that's why. But the question is about the teenager, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
The problem nowadays is, in my opinion, I think
In
regarding the
school,
teenagers.
yes. In school, sometimes
No,
little that.
yes, but he's adult. He's go to university. It's okay, but the teenager, for I don't know, guys. For me, it's so bad because there is a lot of information. Aurelio, he said a good point
about university.
about
Yes,
enjoy a break.
university. Yeah.
Mhm.
My kid, no, my kid teenager, then use it in
Okay.
your school, because your teacher asked that activities about art and things that, okay, but it's not common. My another kid don't use it. Yes, because doesn't use, because your teacher no, allow that, not allow that. Then different, because I think very important that discussion, because we have now different point views, different kind of environment to use that. Oh, of course, environment, different ages as well. Okay, I think that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, we are so closer to the end, to the meeting. I'm so sorry. We have more or less 2 minutes. We can stop the meeting and see you soon, guys. It's a
Thank you so
beautiful
much,
moment to
guys.
stay with
See you
us.
guys.
Thank you, João.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Herbert.
Bye,
Good
Thank you,
Gisela.
Thank you.
class.
Bye bye.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Bye,
day.
too.
Bye bye
pessoal.
bye
Have a
bye.
good
Nice to
day.
meet you.
Bye.
Bye.